All right, at the MWA Coaches Clinic, a little special surprise, not on the schedule, but Adam Coon stopped by, gave a little speech, and what brought you up here today, and how'd it go in there?
I was just around for just repping some USA stuff, just to kind of promote the freestyle and Greco stuff while we're with the coaches. So while they're also thinking about their high school seasons, they can also think about some freestyle and Greco for their athletes and start promoting that. Because I think it's just a huge part of wrestling is just this, the transition from being able to wrestle folk style, but also transition to that freestyle Greco when it comes to the summer training, just to get better in folk style as well, so we can start competing better at Worlds, because that's what we're starting to see for that type of stuff. I think we're going to do pretty well. Seem to have a pretty good reaction to everything, so I'm hoping that point comes across and we start getting more coaches involved in freestyle and Greco and help grow that in the United States.
Okay, and what is it about those styles? It's well documented at this point, but you'll wrestle any style.
Yeah.
But what is it about the freestyle and Greco that, I guess, for maybe you specifically, that added to your arsenal, things you could take from those into the folk style season?
There's just a lot of different things that you can take from either styles just to develop wrestling, period. You develop your throws in your Greco, you develop your scrambling positions and your different scoring opportunities from freestyle and folk style. You work on a lot of your controls and your ties and that type of stuff. So your wrestling gets developed when you wrestle all three styles, and you become a better, well-rounded wrestler from wrestling all three styles. Let alone you just get so much extra mat time just to develop just naturally from having more mat time and more mat experience, just because you're tripling your season if you're wrestling all three styles. So it's really nice to have all that stuff just to continue to develop.
All right, let's talk about Worlds a little bit. Obviously, silver medal. That was your first senior level, world or Olympic competition.
Yep.
I just, I don't know if anyone's asked this, but going in, did you think that, you would be wrestling for a world championship? Having been your first go at it, I guess.
Being completely honest, no.
Okay.
I didn't think I would get as far as I did, but at the same time, I was just going to wrestle as hard as I could and see how far it got me, type thing. So, no, I didn't think I'd go as far, just because you look at the general track record of how Greco is in the United States. So another reason why I'm stepping into these meetings to hope to increase wrestling and Greco wrestling in Michigan as well as around the country. Again, I wrestle freestyle, but they're doing a pretty good job promoting that itself. So I want to promote Greco to help that out. But I didn't think I'd do as well, and I just wanted to go out there and wrestle the best I can. And really, the biggest part was just have fun with it, because I am on the biggest stage in wrestling. So I wanted to make sure that I had fun with it and lived through that experience and that type of thing. So the fact that I got as far as I did was just a great bonus on top of me having a lot of fun wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, penning to the finals was just
super fun.
Yeah, incredible to follow and fun to watch. The guy Semenov from Russia in the finals. Had you wrestled him at all before?
I wrestled him at the at juniors in the semifinals of juniors.
Okay.
So I got throttled there as well.
Yeah, he looked like a
He's
horse.
He's very good. He is very good at what he does.
Talking about Greco, what within the state here and maybe across the country, what are some things that you think can be done to help grow that style and maybe get more emphasis on that Greco style?
A lot of it we need is just numbers. People just to have some sort of interest in it and realize how much potential it has to help you out with your folk style and your freestyle. Because your folk style and freestyle spend a lot of time on leg attacks, they spend a lot of time on scoring defense, shots. They spend a lot of time on that, but they hardly ever spend a lot of time in the upper body realm. And that's where Greco shines. Has a lot of the upper body stuff, has just the basic positioning too, just making sure you have your head, hips in, head up, that type of position. So, that's the same type of position when you get into a high crouch and you gotta, hit the corner, or when you're on a double leg and you gotta drive through a sprawl, you wanna get your hips in, head up. It's the same type of position, but you have to work it constantly. So just that realization that Greco helps you in all the other styles as well, I think should help to promote it, but just the general idea that Greco's fun. You learn these types of positions and you just get that much better at wrestling, and it's fun to toss people. A lot of people think it's dangerous because of all the high tossing, stuff like that. That's what mats are made for. It's to limit those amounts of to limit the amount of danger that goes along with it. There's danger in all wrestling. It doesn't increase a lot with Greco. If anything, it stays the same, even less, because there's less people even doing Greco. So I really think that Greco is just a way to help everybody grow in wrestling, and I really think that more people need to be doing it. And just to see success stories in Greco I think is going to really help to have people go, oh, I could wrestle Greco, that type of thing. So I'm just here to help promote that.
I did think it was interesting that the last Greco world champ was also from Michigan, Joe Warren.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. I know that's been a while, 2006, but you're trying to be the first.
Back to Steve Frazier.
Steve Frazier, yeah. So
champ,
yeah, so there's a huge, I guess, Greco history in the state. So we'll see if we can't get that back going again. What's next for you? I know you're a busy guy and you always got a lot of stuff going on, but.
Rest, recovery, and still trying to catch up on sleep. That's the biggest one right there. So a lot of training that's going to happen in the near future, but it's really just kind of recovering, recouping, and reflecting on this past summer, and kind of wrapping things up with a nice, neat little bow before we move on to the next thing.
Is probably a no-brainer, but 2020 obviously in sights.
It's definitely in sights.
Okay,
yes. It's in sights, and we'll go from there. Just taking one match at a time.
Awesome. Well, we definitely wish you luck across the state, and I think I speak for everyone to say congratulations on the World Silver. It was amazing to watch, and obviously everyone super proud back home. So also appreciate you taking some time today and stopping up here at the Coaches Clinic. Always great for the coaches to hear from guys like yourself.
Yeah, glad to be here.